are finally back on Blue, and we really pushed the limits of luggage this time. We literally brought boxes filled with nifty little gifts, and of course a lot of Dutch food. Anywho, with our new little crew member joining us on board and an ocean crossing right ahead of us, we plan to make a lot of small changes once again. And especially on a small boat, it's those little things that make a big difference.
Hey sailors, welcome back to STLT. This week we're looking at all the new little things that make our boat life more comfortable, safe and fun. We're unpacking on Lanzarote on the Canary Islands, where we prepare our Atlantic crossing. Subscribe now before it's too late.
We're back in business!
Hello!
We're back in business, baby!
Let's do it.
We are finally back on the boat.
Yeah, it's been a week.
No, not yet.
Okay, 5 days.
Yeah!
We brought loads of luggage.
2 massive boxes, a ginormous bag, and 5 little backpacks.
We really pushed the limit on hand luggage this time.
It was kind of fun actually, but a little bit stressful.
Yeah, and when we weighed in the luggage, you cheated a bit, did you?
Yeah, I cheated a little bit. The bag was a bit too big, so I kind of got it stuck.
So when we checked in the bags, we got the heaviest bag first, and Mandy cheated a bit and used her foot to lift it a bit. And then we were still over the limit. We told the lady on the counter that all the other boxes have less weight, which essentially was true, but it was...
We just made it. Anyway, we got loads of cool stuff that we brought. This is gonna be our first real video we managed to do after a week, because it's so much work with Levi and I kind of underestimated it for me. I don't know about you. So.
All right, let's go. Number 1. We have baby stuff, but don't worry, we also have technical things. This is kind of a... What is this?
It's a chair.
That's a chair. Do we need it?
Yeah, for when you can sit. You take that off.
Take it off.
And now you can open it.
Flick it over and then...
Yeah, I don't need to do that. And then I can put this on and then we can have him with us in the cockpit. I researched lots of stuff online and it seemed very handy for people that don't have very big boats and need to contain their kids in a small space. So this is the next one, another baby containment device. I swear there's only 3 and then we're going to continue to non-baby stuff, but these are just really good. This is a jolly jumper and we have tried it out already this morning and yesterday, and he seems to be a bit skeptical about it still. Might need to grow into it a bit, but
he needs to like it.
We just want to make sure we can put him somewhere where he's happy and can't run away from us.
We saw that one on our favorite sailing channel. I think it is the must-have if you have a baby on board. It's the second day that he uses it. I don't think he's fully convinced yet, but also he doesn't know how much fun it can be. Like once he grasps the ingenuity of this toy, he's gonna love it. And we have some hands-free to ourselves, because it does take a lot of time. I didn't expect it to take all of the time, but it does take 100% of a day of one person currently. We're a bit slower than usual, as you might have noticed in the frequency of our uploads.
So, and the third baby containment is another chair, which we can put inside on the table. And this I like a lot, because we can strap him in, he can eat, he can sit with us. He already kind of can sit in it, but for like 10 minutes.
Oh, there's another one.
Oh no, there's a very cute life jacket.
All right, I like it. We have a few of them. These will be our grab bags for the crossing.
Yeah.
We're gonna put our... what do you put in a grab bag?
Yeah, we're gonna figure out what goes in grab bags and we're gonna use those.
What's that?
So this one is a pretty good one, and Alex couldn't wait to install it, so he already did it before we made this video, but it's a really nice one.
That's a car radio, basically an Android device. Like, it has all the Android apps from the Play Store. We can just use Spotify right on the radio itself. It connects to a Wi-Fi. It has built-in GPS, so we can actually run navionics on it.
That's the coolest part.
That's the coolest part. It's a bit thin, but we wanted it because it's like this 1 DIN car radio size. There's also 2 DIN versions. This is a great backup navionics for underway. It's always powered. The GPS is reliable. Well, it's not the fastest. You get what you pay for, but it's good.
We have this really great street out bike, as some of you might remember, because we always get comments on it, but the wheels have been kind of deteriorating in the sun. We tried to get new tires everywhere on the island and it's not possible. but I got myself some on Amazon and we brought it. So this is my job for today. I'm gonna get new tires on our bike.
What about this one?
Oh yeah, we improved our camera gear again.
More camera stuff.
Yeah. Everybody's been making such cool pictures on Instagram where you can see underwater and above water at the same time. We finally got it too! I'm really excited to go in the water and actually test it. So soon we should go on anchor and have a look, because the marina water is a bit too dirty to try it out.
And we thought if we go to the tropics, we cannot not have this. Speaking of diving, I think it's a good time to show you this.
Oh, that is probably the best thing we got, right?
I think this is the best thing we got.
Yeah.
Well, we were looking for a way to increase our time underwater. It would mean like learn free diving or get one of these ones. Sometimes they get lots of hate.
You have to be careful.
You have to be a bit careful because it's like, well, anyways. And mainly it's a biceps training device because you need a lot of pumps.
So this bottle is one that gives you 5 to 10 minutes of air, and you can pump it up by hand. And it takes quite some time to pump it, but we mainly got it also for safety reasons. Because if we need to get onto the boat when something's in a prop, for example. What just happened?
I think we caught a fish. Now we have light around the prop at the keel.
Yeah. Even better than just a dirty prop. Or we need to replace an anode. We didn't manage it completely without, you know, air. So that's mainly why we got it. And then we're also gonna, of course, use it for fun things. And it's super small, and that's perfect.
That is perfect.
Our boat is super small
excited
and
about that one.
very full. This one is something that we found out through a friend of ours.
Yeah.
And he's going with the Ark. They have a lot of things to do to their boats before they are allowed to go with them. And one of them is to have a 3-color navigation light on the top of your mast. And we thought about doing that, but we have to run a new cable, and that's a lot of work and quite difficult. But he told us about this tiny lamp, and that one actually has the 3-color navigation in it, and at the same time is an anchor light. When you press the on-off button once and then twice, either the anchor light or the navigation light goes on, and you have both.
From the same company, we got a new steaming and a new deck light.
All LEDs!
It's all LED, it's pretty bright, and sometimes you just need to exchange stuff.
Yeah, plus our deck light, we've tried to fix it like 1,000,000 times, and it always works for like 5 minutes after we fixed it, and then it's broken
I think
again.
it's game over. Yeah, it works, huh?
Nice
How
one.
bright is it?
Pretty bright, I can see it on camera and it's daylight.
Wow. I'm excited about tonight.
Yeah, me too.
Wow, guys, what's this? this is
More
amazing.
electronics!
Wow. This is, in order to charge what we want to charge, we need a
220 plug.
220 plug that is powered on at all times. So I'm pretty stoked about it.
It's to charge
super exciting, guys.
Oh wait, this one's pretty good.
Yeah.
I like this one. So we finally got this, which is a rock charge. It's waterproof because we've been like corroding all of our cables all the time outside, and this one's going to be installed right there.
Pilot hole.
I think I got some gel coat in my lungs.
Good one. Next time we don't put the baby next to it.
I think this is going to be one of the easiest boat projects of all time, because I have instruments right here. They need 12 volt, and the box is right behind there. Access to the wiring is right here. So I'm just going to pop that in and enjoy my day. Wow. It's done. That's it. Oh, the wiring. Double Vago 221s. Charging.
Yoo-hoo!
That was easy.
Nice, good one, babe.
This one is a mounting bar for mountain bikes. You might wonder why. We're gonna put this one under the spray hood And then we have an extra bar to attach all kinds of nifty stuff.
Yeah.
For example, an induction charger made for motorbikes, which is great because motorbikes are outside in the rain. So this is waterproof, and we just put it on there. I don't want to break it. And it charges our phones outside, and we do not need to spend a fortune on marine stuff. Let's see if that actually works.
Yeah, and then hopefully also we will not corrode like a cable a month, because that's what's been happening when we charge outside. Yeah.
That's a great idea. You do not need your phone cable, which corrodes outside when you do a crossing. Ooh, this one is a high quality tablet mount.
Actually, go into your mountain bike bar.
It's just gonna go on my mountain bike bar, and then we can attach it right on the spray hood, and we have another navigation device,
Yeah.
which is gonna be charged with the rock charger.
Still have it.
Wow! Wow,
Yeah,
guys!
we like having backups. Oh, we got a new headlight. This one's pretty good.
Oh, this one's
I don't
amazing.
know how you found that.
Instagram. I got targeted with an Instagram ad.
All right.
This one's a headlamp.
Headlight.
But unlike other headlamps, this has a big shiny wide beam. So basically you can point anywhere you want and everything will be lit up. Here, look at that. That is a bar of light.
Incredibly bright, and it's really good when you're working, for example, also in the engine room or when you go out on deck at night. The only disadvantage about this one, I think, is you can't really wear it when other people are around you because you're going to be blinded. You can't look into it. But
It's insanity.
for inside working in the engine or when you're alone on deck, it's so good.
Pretty excited about that one.
Of course, it's USB rechargeable.
What else do we have? Speaking of chargers, last season's or the season before, I think we made a video about how great it is that you have USB-C charging plugs now. The evolution of this one is, of course, that you do not have to put in the actual 12-volt car plug charger, but it is an integrated one. So you basically just have the USB-C plugs in that little round socket. It's gonna do like 30 watts and it saves us another dangling piece. It's gonna be pretty nice. Here's another fancy piece of electronics. This is a DC-DC converter. It takes 12 volts and it gives you a 5-volt USB plug. Again, USB plugs. Why is this different? Well, we have a navigation table with a panel and we need to constantly charge our wireless router, so we have internet. And right now it's plugged into one of those USB sockets on the outside, but we don't want to see it all the time because it's always connected and it takes a port. So instead we're gonna attach this one inside the nav station.
Straight into the minus bar.
Straight into the bus bars, and we just plug the router in this one and leave everything behind closed doors. We don't need to access it and it's always invisible and always working and always charging.
Yeah.
These ones are worth a lot.
Like what, €5? They're really cheap, but it's really handy.
You know this one already if you know the channel, but you can never have enough of those USB powered fans.
They're really good.
It's a USB powered fan.
Yeah. Makes me happy when it's hot. It hasn't been hot for like 1.5 years here, but it will be when we cross. This one. This is actually an offshore spare kit for the hydro vane. This is going to be handy in case something gets lost mostly. It's like extra pieces that you can lose easily.
There's a thread locker in it too and a new vane cover. So if that one rips, we don't need to stitch it, we just have a new one. That's amazing. Thank you. Let's hope we don't need to use it. You want to show what this is?
I'm gonna have to try that out. It's like kitchen tool. I love kitchen tools. We have too many, don't we?
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah. This is actually it's a dough mixer. So if you want to make bread dough, which is a bit hard to mix, this apparently, according to the Facebook group Cooking on a Boat, is awesome and lots of people are super happy about it. So I'm gonna try this out and see if I can make bread with it.
What's this one?
It's another device to hold the baby. So this is actually something you normally put in a car if you don't have Isofix. And for those who don't know what Isofix is, because you either don't have a baby or you don't have a car, you have a baby car seat, then you can click it into some plastic device so it's easy to take out and you don't have to use your seat belt to hook it up. And then you click that part into this and then it stays. And some old cars don't have that, so that's why you can buy the bar to click it into, and boats also don't have it. And we also don't have seat belts, so we're gonna install this on the couch downstairs. You like it? Okay, great. So you wanna have a test ride? You can't go anywhere! It's a rough sea! He's hanging over to his right a bit. You can see that it's crooked. We have a new website and we made a blog post with all the items that you just saw in the video. Check out the link in the description below. Subscribe for an Atlantic crossing with a baby. Thanks for watching and see you next week. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up.
Yeah, just think about heavy weather. Where would you put the baby? A car seat thing and attach it to the wall.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's gonna be
It's pretty
pretty logical.
the doy.